Hey guys, so it's been roughly 3 months, I think, since I submitted my cards. And last Thursday, they have returned to me, and I thought I'd share the grades with you. Just a quick chronological walkthrough of what happened in the last 3 months. As you know, on August 5th, I submitted the grading and sent my submission to Beckett. And it took like a week, I think, until I got an email that my submission has been received by Beckett and that the 45 business days, which would be needed for the grading process, would start one business day from the day I received the email that they have received my submission. So I calculated it back, and from the date I received the email until the date I received the message that the cards had been graded, it took 34 business days. And after exactly 45 business days from the date it was marked received, I received the cards graded back myself. So I'm pretty happy with that. If they say how long it's taking and it takes that time, totally fine. And for anyone who is interested in a more detailed rundown, which updates I got via email in those 3 months, I will put it down in the video description for those interested. All right, so let's cut to the chase. I got the 3 cards and I kind of wanted to reveal the grades now here in this video and be happy and excited about it, whatever the grades are. But I'm stupid and spoiled myself, since I'm a person reading my emails, and when I got the shipping confirmation that they have been sent back to me, I clicked it because I expected something like a tracking code. They were sent out via DHL Premium, so I wanted to track when they would be delivered and I would actually be at home to receive the package myself. But I got a shipping email in which the items were detailed that have been sent to me, including the grades. So yeah, I already know the grades, and I'm still pretty happy about it. You will see in a second why, and we will go through it right now, card by card. And we'll take them out. They come in this nice wrapper. I will probably transport them inside these wrappers so I don't get any scratches on the case. And the first we are looking at is the Pretend Grunt Pikachu card. As you can see, it's a 9.5 gem mint, and if you look at the sub scores, it's a solid 9.5. So centering is a little off. I was already suspecting that when I analyzed the card, as the bottom is a little bit thicker than the top, and the left side is also a bit thicker than the right side. So this is basically how the card was graded, and I'm really happy about it. Can't lie, really happy about everything with a 9 and above. So I was looking up some stuff, and I'm just going through this today at the end of October 2025. Basically, the market is still developing and is still in hype for those who are following this stuff. So I looked up that pop report they have for every card on Beckett, the Beckett website. If you log in, you can look at the pop report, how the population for every card is they graded, especially now for this and the other two. And this card here, graded at a 9.5, is top 70% from the grading. So basically 70% of the cards, of these cards which have been graded by Beckett, were graded a 9.5, and there's only a few cards which have been graded a 10 or a black label of these. I looked it up. I think it's only 2 black labels from these cards which have ever been graded by Beckett. So pretty happy about this as well. And it also shows that it's, from all the graded cards, one of the nicer ones. And I also looked up the price charting at the moment. So price charting, for those of you who don't know, have a website. You just Google price charting and you can look up every sports card there is, and they will come up with the current price for a certain grade by last eBay sold, taking in eBay Buy It Now and the auctions. So this card has currently on price charting a price of $700, but if I compare it with the listings on Card Market, the listings on Card Market are currently at around $1,600. So these prices obviously go for the current offers they stand, and the price charting ones are calculated by the last sold items, and I think this card was sold maybe, I think it was 4 times in the last year. So this is basically what that is saying. So yeah, pretty happy with the 9.5, really nice. And I'm overall pretty happy about it. Can't complain, really. It's better than expected. I expected it to be a 9, maybe an 8. But with a 9.5, even the surface at 10, that's crazy. That's really good. Okay, I'm gonna put this right here. So next one we're going to look at is, I think, the Rayquaza. No, it's the Team Skull one. All right. So the Team Skull Pikachu got a 9.5 as well. And if we take a look at the subgrades, you'll see it is a close 10. Surface 9, if this would have been a 9.5, this card could have been a 10 gem mint. Crazy to think about, but I'm still happy. You always have to consider, I kept these cards for 9 years and they are still in that condition. So they have been in different sleeves. I changed binders in between, and I think only 4 years ago I finally decided to purchase some top loaders and put them inside them. So for them, after all this time, to still be in that condition, I'm really happy about it. All right, so yeah, edges and corners perfect, centering almost perfect, and just the surface really strong. Good, that's the Team Skull Pretend Pikachu. This card, if you want to look at from value side, is a bit disappointing, since this is a 9.5 and there are around 180 of those 9.5s, but there's 41% of submissions which are graded higher than a 9.5, and from all those there are even 57 black labels floating around right now. So this card in general has been produced pretty well by the Pokemon Company. And yeah, it's a 9.5. I'm really happy about it. But there are a lot of cards which have been graded better. Looking at the prices, this card is on price charting currently listed at a 9.5 for $4,700. And on Card Market offers for a 9.5 start at $8,100. So that's that. Really like the casing, it looks really high quality. Really cool. All right, last one. The Rayquaza. Also 9.5. So you see all 3 cards got a 9.5. That's why I'm super happy with it. If we look at the subgrades, you'll see again, it was a really close 10. Centering, 9, edges 9.5, corners and surface, 10. Perfect. So centering wise, I totally agree that the bottom is way thicker than the top, which is crazy to think that this is still a 9 with that difference. But yeah, I'm happy, and I'm really happy. And if I think back correctly, the shiny Rayquaza Poncho Pikachu I had, which I sold last year, had better centering and looked overall the same as this one. So the shiny Rayquaza one could have been a 10 probably. But yeah, it's gone, nothing to worry about that. So the Poncho Rayquaza Pikachu is one of 190 cards which are graded a 9.5, and there are again a lot of cards which have been graded better. I think it's around 40% of submissions which have been graded higher than a 9.5, and overall there are, I think, 7 black labels right now. So I'm very happy that this one got graded a 9.5. Price wise, this card actually is almost the same as the Pretend Team Skull Pikachu. It's also around $4,800 in price charting, and the card market listings also start around $5,000 at the moment for a 9.5. Yeah, so I'm overall very happy with these cards. Let's put it like this so I have, let's do it like this so I have a nice thumbnail. And the current standing would be, with the price charting prices, that I would be at $10,000 with these 3 cards. And I invested, these 2 were, I think, $60 in the same promo box back then, and this was one of the 2 from the Rayquaza boxes. So let's call it around $100 investment back in the day from just collecting the cards, and right now it's basically 100-fold in price. So I'm really happy no matter what happens with it. And as you guys know, the plan is to sell those cards at the upcoming Comic-Con Germany in November, and I will make a video about it, how I plan to sell them and what my plans on maybe trading are, and what kind of chase cards I'm looking for at the card show at the Comic-Con. So be tuned for that. It will take probably another month for this video, since Comic-Con is at end of November, and I will make it really close to the actual date, so prices on the market are at the actual rate. Alright, thanks for watching, see you guys.